It's almost been a year since the drop of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I know, mortality is a bitch. But since that fateful day, we have gotten more to the package than ever before with the introduction of the Teal Mask DLC. Now, to preface, this video will not be an apologist rant of sorts. I mean, there are still a ton of issues and convenient changes that I think need to be made if the game is to be perfect, at least in my opinion. But this video will also not be dogging on any of those missing qualities, as I'm trying to stay positive. For Lord knows, that's all we can do. This video is simply my opinion and overall thoughts on the DLC. I know this took a little bit to come out, but I really needed to digest and process what it is that happened in the DLC. For quick recap, the story of the DLC goes as follows. You are offered to enter an exchange program hosted by Briar, a professor from the sister school Blueberry Academy, and descendant of Heath, the man who wrote the Scarlet Violet book. She reveals this to the player along with her dream of restoring credibility to her ancestor by uncovering the secrets of Area Zero. Thus, she takes you and 3 other students to the distant land of Kitakami, an old-school region based somewhere in between Johto and Sinnoh. Upon arrival, you are met with 2 locals who are also part of the program, named Kieran and Carmine. These 2 siblings who have differing opinions on the fable surrounding the region, with one empathizing for the villain and the other thinking it's nothing more than a fairy tale. After some dialogue, hijinks, and resurrection, you come to find out that the story surrounding the land of Kitakami is not what it's made out to be. You see, ages ago, a man arrived in Kitakami with Ogerpon, but they were shunned due to their unusual appearances. Only the village's mask maker pitied them, creating them a set of masks. This allowed the man and Ogerpon to hide their faces and take part in the village festival. However, the word of the beautiful masks attracted 3 greedy Pokemon to Kitakami. Also this thing? Whom of which attacked the man and stole 3 of the 4 masks he tried to protect. Ogerpon, finding her home in ruins, was full of anger and thus donned the remaining mask, found the 3 Pokemon, and defeated them. The townspeople, not understanding what happened, assumed the Loyal 3 had fallen trying to protect them from the violent ogre, and named them the Loyal 3. Ogerpon subsequently returned to the mountain and was never seen again. So, of course, after finding this out, you defeat the 3, make Ogerpon dance, and save the day. However, it's not over. After completing the main quest, you get a couple fun side missions, and by a couple, I literally mean 2. A couple. One of them is to go around and defeat all these trainers, claiming to be part of the Ogre clan, and it's actually some much needed difficulty that, once completed, gives you access to a bunch of different battle items. The other is to assist Adaman descendant Perrin complete her quest of capturing the world's best photo, which leads to the Blood Moon Beast, Ursaluna. All in all, I think the story and quests are pretty satisfying for what's there, and really shine as one of Scarlet and Violet's best qualities, even if there are a lot of loose ends, such as this Peach thing that keeps being mentioned. But aside from that, it's a great experience, nothing in particular to complain about. So remember how I said there was nothing to complain about? When going around Kitakami, it's fun to explore and find all the new little caves and or paths that are available. However, unlike the main area, there just isn't much to be found. I mean, the Ogre clan members are in some sneaky places that give you reason to look around, but other than that, the most you'll be doing is treading over new ground that already feels old. Oh, a bamboo area that looks like the bamboo groves in Paldea. Oh, a rocky area that looks less inspired than the one in Paldea. Oh wait, but Paldea ain't got one of these. Damn it! I feel like the map layout was just a bunch of reused assets that weren't even reused cleverly. I mean, did all of this really need to be $30 if you're just gonna give me something that seemingly could be done in a free update? Just because we're going somewhere different story-wise doesn't mean I'm going to feel like we're actually somewhere different. In fact, I felt like I just went down the street a little bit and boom, Kitakami. The only thing that really gave me the vibe of a different area were the characters and the Pokemon you can find, of which aren't bad selections, but not nearly as heartwarming as the ones that returned for Sword and Shield's DLC. I mean, the Poliwag line is cool, I definitely missed these guys, but fucking Ekans? Was there really anybody foaming at the mouth to get this guy? Did you know its name is Snake backwards? I just didn't feel too different of a vibe from what we already got in Paldea. It all felt so samey, and so thus the game loop did too. These are just overly simplified gyms, these are just checkpoints, and these are just Titan battles. There's nothing really new. Then what is new to you, dumbass? I hear you screeching. Well, for that, my answer is... Applin got a new evolution? Wait, a Blood Moon Ursaluna? Holy shit, clothes? These are things to me that warrant an expansion such as this. New Pokemon, new clothing items, and new things to do. Taking pictures with Perrin was awesome, and although a little underwhelming, it was a nice break from the usual, ooh, a Pokemon, ooh, let's battle. I was sad the section was so short because it left me wanting more activities like that. The new Pokemon are always welcome additions. I don't care how many evolutions a Pokemon has, I still want another one. I mean, look at Eevee, that thing's got like 9 of them. The clothes on their own give reason to look at my character, and I'm so sad we didn't get more. I mean, I know for story's sake we're supposed to be matching with our fellow students, but if I could just get a little more variety, that would be awesome. Okay, but what I mean is... I am a fool, but only the king knows it. Overall, I think this DLC was solid. It introduced some fun new concepts, along with a cast of bright new colorful, or not so colorful characters. A few of which I think I'm going to be keeping my eye on for the upcoming DLC, the Indigo Disc, where it seems like a lot of my complaints will be addressed. I'm still a consumer of all things Pokemon, and that isn't going to change anytime soon. But I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Did you like the DLC? Was it lackluster? Do you think they should have added more fucking Applin evolutions? Do you think the $30 price tag is too much or just right? Since I'm a small-time YouTuber, I actually have time to read the comments and respond, so please feel free to share. But with that, this has been my review and thoughts on the Teal Mask DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Thanks for watching. Peace.